Cool. Here we are, mate.
Yeah.
Back in the Volvo tent.
Again.
And this time, we've got this gentleman with us. How are you? Erwin? Erwin. Just won the Volvo leg into Auckland. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. My friend here, Edwin's got a question for you.
How could somebody like me do something like what you're doing at the moment? How do I get there?
Je pense que vous êtes par exemple en Nouvelle-Zélande, un pays où vous naviguez énormément, il faut saisir toutes les opportunités sans trop se poser de questions. Donc ça sert à rien de planifier les choses longtemps à l'avance, de faire une carrière, il faut prendre toutes les opportunités qu'on a. Vous avez un super pays, vous pouvez naviguer énormément, faire des courses au large, faire de l'inshore, et puis il faut vivre de cette passion, il ne faut pas se vivre sans restriction. Et puis bon, par exemple moi en France on a un circuit Figaro qui est en solitaire, qui permet d'apprendre énormément en course au large. Il faut continuer à faire du match race pour progresser, et puis de fil en aiguille on est appelé sur des projets, et voilà, pour moi ça s'est passé comme ça. J'ai proposé mon poste à Franck Camas, il a regardé les expériences diverses que j'ai pu avoir, il m'a choisi. C'était pas planifié, c'est quelque chose qui vient comme ça, il faut jouer à fond le présent, et puis ça peut marcher.
Fantastic, mate. Tell me, weather routing in a race like this is very important. How is it having people like Frank and Thomas on the boat, guys that have been around the world a couple of times now, in big multi-hulls? How was that move in the middle of the race where you guys continued north to meet up with Puma's line? That was the winning of the race. How was that wide discussion on the boat, or did you just leave it up to the gods?
This move, it was exactly the key moment. It was the first week Camper did almost a perfect track, and we managed to stay quite close, which was very good for us. At that moment, the navigator Jolim Nelias, which has a lot of experience, felt that the North would pay the moment. So for him, it was the moment to see a line of clouds, convergence, the name in English. He wanted to cross it to reach this north wind, and it was perfect. For sure on this boat we have a lot of young guys, some Swedish, everything Australian, New Zealand, some young French like me, and some guys with a huge experience like Thomas, Frank, Damien Foxall. And that's a good mix, I think. A guy like Thomas Coville is fantastic. He gives a lot of energy to everyone. Damien Foxall did 4 Volvo Ocean Race, so he has a lot of experience on the sails, on the way of on the boat handling when it's heavy conditions. So I think it's a good mix to have lots of experience on board.
This next leg, as you're going back into the Southern Ocean, the real sort of round the world sailing that we all come to look forward to watching and being involved with, sending it down big waves and big breeze with out of control 30 plus knots of boat speed. You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, unfortunately I was looking forward to do it. That was the leg I wanted to absolutely do it, but I won't, because we split with one more guy, and unfortunately I don't do this one, I do some legs after. So
okay.
I was very happy to do the leg one. I wanted to absolutely do the leg one.
Yes.
To Cape Town. I wanted to do the leg 5 on the Transat, so unfortunately I will do 2 of these 3, but I will need to come back another time to do this Cape Horn.
You want to do the race again?
Yeah. After a victory, finish at Auckland with lots of people, good welcome, you want to sail a lot of time this event. There is not pressure always, but you will remember only the good moments.
Yeah, no, fantastic, mate. Well done, good sailing.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in Auckland sometime soon, when you get on another boat perhaps next time round. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.